Hi all, welcome to K7 Tech Learn. This is my first video tutorial series. I'm going to share knowledge on automation testing using Selenium with Java, and I will be creating and uploading videos session by session. So please subscribe to my channel and also click on bell icon and select all to receive notifications. So here we go. This is session 1 software testing basics. And let's move to session 1 content. So in this session I am going to discuss on below topics: what is automation testing, the types of testing to be carried out before release and deploy activity, what is smoke and sanity testing, top 10 testing automation tools for software testing, and top 10 mobile app testing automation tools, basic prerequisites required for learning Selenium, and other prerequisites that are required for learning advanced concept of Selenium. What is automation testing? Testing the software application without any manual interaction is called automation testing. Here we will be creating automation test scripts using automation tools. Through these automation test scripts, we can test the software application automatically without any manual interaction. By using automation testing, we can easily compare the actual results with the expected results. And by using automation testing, we can automate repetitive tasks and other testing tasks which are difficult to perform manually. Repetitive task means, let's say, login scenario to check the 100 users' credentials. We can perform this manually, but it is very difficult to check 100 user credentials against login page manually, and also it is time consuming. This kind of repetitive task can be automated using automation testing tools. Automation testing is fast, reliable, and reusable. What will be the goal of automation testing? Goal is to reduce the number of test cases to be run manually and not to eliminate manual testing altogether. And all these scenarios in real world cannot be automated. Let's say book a flight and cancel the reservation after 24 hours. This kind of scenarios cannot be automated by using automation tools. Types of testing to be carried out before release or deploy activity. Functional and non-functional testing to be performed on application under test. Here we'll see what is functional and what is non-functional testing. Functional means testing the application features. Non-functional means testing the application performance, installation features, and security. Let's see what are the functional testing types. Unit testing, integration testing, system testing, sanity testing, smoke or BVT testing, interface testing, regression testing, acceptance or beta testing. So in this unit testing is also called code level testing. So it will be performed by developers and sometime by testers who have better knowledge on code level. And for unit testing, we'll be using the tools JUnit, NUnit, and TestNG. It is used to test individual component. Integration testing, which is used to test integrated components. System testing is used to test the entire system. So we'll be covering all these topics in later sessions. Let's move to non-functional testing types. Non-functional testing types include performance testing. Under performance, we have load testing, stress testing, and second one is security testing, third one is install testing, and fourth one is compatibility testing, and fifth one is recovery testing. So we'll be covering all these topics in later sessions. For performance testing, we are using the tools JMeter and Load Runner. Performance in the sense we checking the application how quickly respond to client request. These tools which are used to simulate the user request and test the application performance. Just have a look at this picture to know the outline of the software testing types. What is smoke and sanity testing? Before getting to smoke and sanity testing, let's discuss what is software build. A software build consists of source code files which are combined and to be in a single executable file format, that is called exe file. It will be the executable file for that particular software. And let's see what is smoke test. Smoke test is shallow and wide. It will be carried out after software build to check all the critical functionalities of the application are working fine. Like application starts successfully and it will be performed by the developers or testers, and it is a subset of acceptance testing. It is like general health checkup, also known as a build verification test. Smoke test performed on initial builds which are probably unstable. If any bugs are detected while executing smoke test, the build will get rejected and assigned back to developers to fix the bugs. If no bugs are detected and smoke test is passed, the other testing types will be carried out. As we know, smoke test is also known as build verification test. Others will be performed on the build to check only the critical functionality of the application are working fine. If we take a flight booking application as an example, let's see what are the critical test cases to be included in smoke test. A test case for launching the site and verify the URL. Test cases for flight reservation. Test cases for flight reservation change. Test cases for flight check-in. Test cases for cancel reservation. Let's discuss what is sanity testing. It is narrow and deep. It will be carried out after software build to check the new functionality and bug fixes in the build. Smoke testing will be performed on unstable builds, and sanity testing will be performed on stable builds. We can say stable if something not changing frequently. We can say unstable if something changing frequently. It will be performed by testers whereas smoke testing will be performed by either developers or tester. It is a subset of regression testing. It is drills only a particular component of the entire system. It is like specialized health checkup. Let's have a look at this picture. You will come to know what is smoke and what is sanity. Smoke testing will be performed on unstable builds to check critical functionalities like application start successfully. And sanity testing will be performed on stable builds to check new functionalities and bug fixes in the build. Let's move to the next topic. Top 10 testing automation tool for software testing for web and Windows application. And let us discuss what is web and window application. So let's discuss what is web application first. It is installed or deployed on your web server and accessing through client web browsers. We must have an internet connection to access this web application through web browsers. For example, we can say makemytrip.com is a web application. It will be hosted in web server and we can access this web application through web browsers. Let's see what is window application. It is installed on a Windows-based operating system. It can only be accessed from a system in which it is installed. For example, we can say calculator application. So it will be installed and accessed locally. Here we go. You can see top 10 testing automation tool for software testing, which supports for both web and Windows applications. First one is Selenium. It is used to test only web application. We cannot automate a window-based application using Selenium. Let's move to the next topic. Top 10 mobile app testing automation tools. Before we see top 10 mobile app testing automation tool, let's discuss three basic types of mobile. One is native apps, second one is web apps, and third one is hybrid apps. Let's see first what is native app. Native app built for just one platform, either iOS or Android, and you cannot mix and match. Means we have to create two separate builds, one for iOS platform and one for Android platform. And native apps can access device features, camera, storage, and phone book. Uh, for example, file manager, calculator, compass, recorder apps comes under native. Compared to web apps, for native apps, development cost will be high. Let's see about web apps. Web apps accessed via a web browser on your mobile device. So here no need to customize to a platform or OS. So it will reduce the development cost and we cannot access device features always by using web apps. Device prefer features in the sense like camera, storage and phone book. And third one is hybrid apps. These are web apps that look and feel like native apps only. For example, we can say Flipkart, Amazon, QuickBuzz comes under hybrid apps. Here we go. You can see Top 10 mobile app testing automation tools. Here we are going to see what are the basic prerequisites required for learning Selenium. One is software testing basics, second one is automation basics, third one is HTML basics, fourth one is locators, fifth one is any one of script language, Core Java or C Sharp or Python, and fifth one is any one IDE, IntelliJ or Eclipse. And these are the minimum requirements for learning Selenium. And next topics, we are going to see what are the other prerequisites required for learning advanced concept of Selenium. One is JavaScript basics, DOM, document object model basics, SQL basics, CSS, export, and XML and JSON. Yeah. Thanks for watching. If you have any queries, please comment. I will reply back.